My brother would do the craziest stuff, honestly, the craziest stuff. I remember we were in like year 5, year 6, and he randomly comes to me, he's like, Dej? I was like, yeah. He's like, if you was a girl, what boy in school would you like? It's so sick for a year 5 to be asking such a question, man. How do you even think of that? And this is when we were really young, so like gay was taboo. I was like, don't ask me, that's gay. I'm not answering that. Stop being stupid. I'm playing Super Mario. Don't ask me stupid questions. And he was like, no, it's not gay. It can't be gay. Because I'm saying, if you was a girl, what boy in school would you like? I'll answer after you answer to prove that it's not gay. Very manipulative shit. Very manipulative. So I was like, okay, so I'm a girl. I said, I'm 100% a girl, yeah? Like, I'm 100% a girl, as in, like, yeah, like, I'm 100% a girl, as in, like, I would 100% get into Natalie B's gym. Is that what you're saying? I'm a girl, yeah? I said, oh my God, so I'm 100% a girl, yeah? I'll get into Natalie B's gym. They're not going to question me at the gym, yeah? And you're going to answer after me, yeah? Yeah, 100%? I said, okay. Well, in that case, if I'm a girl, as a female woman girl, I would pick Romano. Now, Romano was like one of my best friends, very cute kid. All the girls liked him. And that's the excuse I gave to my brother. I said, I'll pick Romano because he's very cute and all the girls like him. As soon as I said Romano, he was like, ugh. He's like, you like Romano. I was like, no. No, I don't. We agreed that I'm a girl. And he's like, nah. He's like, no, you're gay. I was like, no, I'm not. I was like, no, don't do this. You tricked me. I said Romano because you said I'm a girl. I was like, okay, so who would you pick then? And he's like, I'm not answering that question. That's gay. And he ran off like a sicko. And I just knew, he's so sick. I knew you couldn't leave it there. I knew that wasn't going to be the end of it. The next day, I'm chilling with Romano after school. It's not gay, he's my best friend. I'm chilling with Romano after school. And my brother comes over and he's like, Deji? And I'm like, yeah? And he's like, Romano's there? And he runs off like a sick freak. I knew it. And he didn't leave it there. I remember 2 weeks later, we're playing kiss chase in our playground, boys versus girls, as it was back in those days, boys versus girls. I'm in my playground playing with my year group. He's not even supposed to be in my playground. Why are you here? We're playing kiss chase, and he comes and he's like, stop. I think somebody wants to change teams. As soon as he sings, I know there's problems, I swear down. And all the girls are like, what are you talking about? We're playing. And he's like, well, I think Deji wants to change teams because he told me if he was a girl, he would like Romano. I was like, that's not even a theme song. That's not even the fucking theme song to that tune. And the girls are like, did you say that? And I'm like, I didn't. I told him, he's lying. And Romano's there like, did you really say that? Are we not doing boys versus girls anymore? Do you really like me? As Romano's taking steps away from me, I feel like I'm losing one of my best friends. So I start taking steps towards him. I'm like, no, Romano, he's a liar. Please, don't do this. He picks up speed, I pick up speed, and before you know it, I'm chasing Romano around the playground. It's crazy. And my brother's there like, see? Kiss chase, mwah, 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 mwah. And he runs back off to his playground. Everybody's watching us like, ugh. Even the teachers are like, Graham, wasn't this a gendered sport? Wasn't this normally boys versus girls? And Graham's there to the teacher like, let them have their fun, okay? Times are changing. Let's check our EDI policies. Let them have their fun, yeah? Times are changing. Everybody needs a bit of fun sometimes, Susan. Crazy times, man. Crazy ass brother. That's when sexuality, we were childish about sexuality, childish about homosexuality in particular. I've grown up since then. The world has gone through a bit of an enlightenment since then. I'm a lot more comfortable with homosexuality. Been around a lot of gay guys. Worked in River Island. Some of our River Island gang are in the audience now. Shout out to you. Worked in River Island, and River Island's EDI policy is fucked because every manager is a gay man in River Island. It's so weird. I didn't mind it, though. I didn't mind it. I leaned into it. I like it because gay guys like me. I'll be so real. They like me. I think they see me. They think small, decent cheekbones, kind of sexy, fuckable. That's what they think if we're being real. They think fuckable, honestly. And I leaned into it. I'll be so real. Helped me to keep that job at River Island because I was like the worst employee. I was coming into shifts late, missing shifts. I was a uni student. And I remember one time the manager called me into the office. He told me straight. He's like, Dej, this is like your 8th disciplinary. I'm supposed to terminate your contract, but because I like you, I'm going to let you stay. And he touched my bicep. When he touched my bicep, I tensed up a little bit. And I said to him, whatever you need, let me know. I don't know what that means. I don't even know what that means. I just know I needed that job. Whatever you need, let me know, honestly. But that's the thing about gay guys, man. You give them an inch and they try to take 9. Or 8, depending on the predicament. Depending on the predicament, it might be 8. So I remember there was one day he called me into the stockroom. Now I work on women's footwear. Yeah, it's the flipping gargoyles and the hunchback of Notre Dame that works in the stockroom. I'm a pretty boy, I work on women's footwear. But because I'm on women's footwear, it's not unusual for me to be asked to the stockroom. So I'm not suspicious when I get asked there. He calls me into the stockroom, he's like, Dej, come to the stockroom. I go to the stockroom and he goes to me, Dej, customer wants a size 8 midi dress. It's on the top rack, I can't reach it. The ladder's there. Can you use the ladder to get it for me, please? And I was like, so you want me to use the ladder to get something that I can't reach and you can't reach? Why don't you just get it yourself? Or why don't you ask one of the ogres that work in the stockroom to get it for you? Why me? Why me? And he's like, look, Dej, I don't have time to explain. I need my fix. Please, can you get it for me? I didn't really hear I need my fix. I don't know what that meant when he said that. But I was like, okay, you're the boss. I'm going to get it for you. I'm going to get it for you. I grab the ladder. I pull it over. I take my first step up. I'm like, as soon as I went up one step, I hear from below me, I looked down, I was like, is everything okay? Are you good? Like, are you okay there? And he's like, yeah, I'm fine, please, keep going, don't stop, please. I could hear the ogres from the stockroom like, is everything all right in the stockroom? And Sam's like, yeah, we're fine, don't come in, we're fine, please. So I'm like, yeah, let's keep it quiet down there. I'm gonna get the dress, let's keep it quiet. So I start going up the ladder, and from below me I'm hearing, And I looked down at him, I was like, oh my God, you're having sex with me, aren't you? You're having sex with me in your head. That's disgusting. I get down off the ladder, and I'm like, I'm not doing this. This is the thing about you. You always take things too far. This is a HR situation. Stop it. I go to walk out of the stockroom, and he goes, Deji. As soon as he said Deji, I clenched up my... I clenched up my butt cheeks. I don't know why. I just clenched it up as well because my name only has one eye. I don't know what. I don't know. Deji, I've never heard my name said like that as well. And he's like, look, either you get me the midi dress or I do a disciplinary, which probably ends in the termination of your contract. I was like, is that what you're doing, yeah? Is that what we're going to do? Yeah? Is that what you're doing? I grabbed the ladder. I said, if that's what we're doing, then get what you need to get, honestly. Get whatever fix you need to get. I need this job. I need this job. I start climbing the ladder in the sexiest way known to man. Do whatever you need to do. I need this job, honestly. I got him the dress. I said, you want me to wear the dress? I can wear the dress. I can wear the dress if you want me to wear the dress. Oh, we've got new crop tops in the new spring collection. I can put on a crop top, a size 6 will be nice and tight. I can do that for you, honestly. I don't mind. I can make those jokes, man. I can make those jokes because I'm comfortable with my sexuality. I know who I am. Despite what happened in that stockroom, I know who I am. I know who I am. I'm a heterosexual, British-born, Nigerian/Jamaican man. Yeah, I hear a couple chuckles at the Jamaican. You guys didn't know that. But my surname is Olaniyi Maxwell. What's funny about that? I don't understand what's funny about that. The Olani is Nigerian. The Maxwell is Jamaican. It's always been on my ID. Always been on my registers. Never questioned it. Always felt the vibes, though. Vibes spelled V-B-Y-Z. Always felt the vibes. Always felt like I wanted to show a little chi-chi boy wagwan on the dance floor, your seminar. Always felt like that. Never got confirmation until I went to go speak to my mum years later. I went to go renew my passport years later. Now, I don't know if any of you have renewed your passport recently, but they ask you pretty specific questions. One of the questions they ask you is, where were your mum and dad born? What town and city were your mum and dad born? I've always heard around my house, Ondo State. Ondo State, Ondo State. So that's what I put down on my application for my mum and my dad. I wrote all my dad's shit in pencil, though, because he wasn't around for the first 5 years. We don't look alike. He likes Dirty December. I don't know. You're not ruining my application. But I go to my mum, like, yeah, this is what I put down for you and dad. Like, is this okay? Like, is this correct? And she's like, yeah, all fine for me. But make sure for your dad, you put down that he was born in Kingston. I looked at her, I was like, oh, what y'all talk about, woman? What y'all talk about, Kingston? And she's like, yeah. If you want the application to be approved, make sure you put down that your dad was born in Kingston, Jamaica. I was like, oh my God, I'm half Nigerian, half Jamaican, and you let me do my childhood without medication? That's crazy. That's why I'm a yapper. That's why I got main character syndrome squared. I was like, oh my days, Jamaica. And my mom was like, yeah, Jamaica. I was like, I miss Portmore. I miss Portmore so much. I miss Tivoli Gardens so much. Jamaican. I was like, oh, where me Clarks then? Where me Bombo Clarks then, woman? Where me Clarks at, woman? Now the Stockroom wine makes so much sense to me. If I knew I was Jamaican, I would have climbed the ladder and jumped onto him. In true Jamaican fashion. I said, Mom, you can't drop a bombshell on me like that and not give me the backstory. She said, it's your daddy's story, go and ask him. I said, I will go and ask him. I went downstairs to go and ask my dad. I look at him, he's watching Ben TV. I look at him and I'm like, oh. I said, oh. Oh, he doesn't respond. He doesn't respond at all. He doesn't respond. I'm like, Dad, you were born in Jamaica. Why don't I know that you were born in Jamaica? And he's like, are the flags not green? I was like, oh my God. Are the flags not green in response to my national identity queries? I was like, nah, this guy ain't Jamaican. He ain't. That's Nigerian to the... That's Zone 5 Ondo State. Nah, no Jamaican man could do that, honestly. I went back upstairs and I said to my mum, like, yeah, Mum, that dad still hates me from year 6. He's not trying to tell me nothing. Like, what's the story behind this Maxwell situation? What's the story behind this Jamaica situation? And she told me the truth.